Okay, this tutorial is going to show you how to make digital note cards straight from your sources. So we're going to start by going to the senior project website, at which point you then go to the research phase, and then you're going to look for your note cards tab. And from there at the bottom there's several files that are placed here for you as examples of what to do. You can download these files and follow along, or you could attempt to find these two files on your own through EBSCO, but that would take a lot of work on your part, so it's better just to download the files and kind of go through the process as I'm showing you here. So the first thing you're going to take a look at is the digital note card template, which I have right here. Now this is a template file that you can then later use to put your own note cards in after you've kind of seen the process through this tutorial. So we are going to assume at this point that you have done the EBSCO tutorial and you know all about how EBSCO works. Hey, here's EBSCO. We're going to assume that we've chosen this article right here, Global Warming, How Skepticism Became Denial, as one of our articles. We're going to assume that we've read the abstract and everyone is happy with it. Now, that means we're ready to start working on our note cards. The very first note card that you come to is going to be the source card, and that's why it says MLA information here, because that's where you want to put the MLA information. Now, a source from EBSCO is going to be very easy to get MLA, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. We've decided we like this source. Here we are in EBSCO. Over on the right hand side there is a little button for Cite, and if you click that, it brings up a list of citation formats that you can use. Now we are interested in MLA, and that's down towards the bottom, and all you have to do is come down here, copy and paste, and now your MLA is already done. You have the exact setup you need for your works cited page and for your working bibliography. And so that part's done. Now for sources that are not EBSCO, you'll still have to go to easybib.com to get this information, but for EBSCO sources it's quick and easy. Alright, next step. We go to the next slide. You can see this one says put quote here. You'll notice it says source A at the top, just like the source card. The reason it says source A is because this first source, this guy right here, is your source A. And so now we can start putting quotes here from the actual original source. So in that case, I'm now going to go to the article itself. Here is the article. I've already chosen the quotes I'm going to show you. I just got to roll down here and find them. And here's the first one. So after I found it, I copy it. There's my Control C, and then I'm just going to put it here into the article. Sorry, into the PowerPoint. And then I do a little formatting, add quotation marks, remove the period, and then put in the part you need at the very end. It tells me who the author is, and that quote is done. Moving on to the next quote. Go back to my article. And we'll keep reading, and keep reading, and we decide we like this quote right here. Again, copy it, and paste it. A little bit of formatting to get it to be all together. Come up here, quotation marks, remove the period, quotation mark, parentheses, author's last name, and done. And you can go through this process to create your own note cards. Now when you're ready for your second source, if you scroll down here a little bit, I have source B as the next slide. Source B is going to be the next source we use. I'm going to show you that in a second, but before we get to that, you want to add to source A. All you have to do is click new slide. Puts a new slide right here. All you have to do is type in source A and cut and paste your quote, and you can repeat this process pretty much until you're done with taking quotes from a particular article. Then you move quickly on to source B. We're going to go back to EBSCO. I'm going to close out this, go back to my record, and I'm going to use this top article now. Same thing I did as before. Here's the site. I'll come down, I will copy the MLA right out of the web page. I will then put it here in the PowerPoint, and I have it. And then I can move on and continue to do the quotes from here. Same process repeats over and over again. The two articles that were used for this are both right here, so you can see the two articles. And the finished version of the digital note cards, of the template at least, is right here as well. So you can start from the first template, work your way through Article 1 and then Article 2, and then you can see what the finished version looks like and compare that to what I did. Then if you'd like, you can delete all the content and use one of these template files as the one for your digital note card.